86. Dear Kiddo, take my hand into darkness. Evicted by Narcissist Airbnb, Mom Edition. Picture this. After 6 months of surviving Mom's emotional haunted house, think less fun Halloween vibes and more trapped in a clown's fever dream, I made a choice. It wasn't easy, like deciding whether to yeet a cursed appendix before it starts chanting in Latin and ruins your Netflix queue. I sat Mom down, gentle as a zookeeper whispering to a T-Rex with trust issues, and said, "Hey, maybe we should live apart while we untangle the hot mess express that is our family drama." Now, I wasn't exactly a scholar of narcissistic personality disorder 101. My knowledge of the DSM was about as deep as my understanding of why people buy NFTs. But something was wronger than Mom's attempt to therapize me with a TikTok tarot reading from a guy named Moonshaman69. Oh, it went deeper than her Wi-Fi password. Her cheating swept under the rug like it was her spiritual glow-up. Her gaslighting denied harder than she denies carbs exist. Gaslighting? Pfft, sounds like a you problem. Her using Facebook as a public diary for our family feuds? Unaddressed, unless you count her viral post titled, "Why My Son's Aura is Sabotaging My Vibe." Her manipulation? Only acknowledged via a Pinterest board called Winning at Life, without looking like a Bond villain. Therapy for Mom wasn't about growth. It was about stockpiling verbal grenades. She'd whip out her therapist's name like a shady lawyer citing a Yelp review. "My therapist says your boundaries are just your toxic masculinity, rejecting my divine goddess energy." Uh-huh. Sure, January. Still, I wasn't ready to yeet all hope into the void. My genius plan? Move just around the block. A coworker, 100% platonic, with a boyfriend, a pet hedgehog named Sir Prickles, and a weird passion for composting, had a spare room. Close enough to co-parent, far enough to avoid starring in Gaslight, the home edition every night. So, I broke the news to Mom, in the car, like a fool. In a normal universe, she'd have said, "Cool, let's figure out the parenting logistics." But this was Mom's cinematic universe, where logic goes to die. Her response? A glare like I'd just proposed moving into a cult that worships artisanal kombucha. Wait, this roommate, is it a woman? Cue the Narcissist special. Jealousy with a side of unhinged conspiracy theories. I said yes, because I'm not a liar. Big mistake. By the time we pulled into the driveway, the vibe was apocalyptic. Birds fled. Clouds parted. And there, on the front lawn, was my stuff. Socks, a half-read sci-fi novel, a lone flip-flop, and a mug that screamed world's most exhausted dad, scattered like the world's saddest garage sale. I'd been evicted. Again, this wasn't even the season premiere of Mom's House, the never-ending reality show from hell. It was just the latest rerun, and it wasn't about the roommate. It was about control. I could have said I was joining a vegan ashram run by celibate llamas, and she'd still accuse me of winking seductively at the head llama. So, I did what any emotionally battered dude does. I shoved my sad pile of belongings into my truck, which wheezes like it's auditioning for a death scene, and hightailed it to Grandma and Grandpa's. They opened the door, sighed the sigh of people who've seen too many plot twists, and let me in. No parade, no cake, just instant coffee and a lecture about why you need a 401k yesterday. That night, I made a blood oath to myself, probably with a dramatic flashlight under my chin. Never again would I live under Mom's roof unless my name was on the deed, etched in vibranium and blessed by a council of wizards. Because if I was going to be the dad you deserve, kiddo, I couldn't keep bunking with someone who thinks power trips are foreplay and Twitter threads are therapy. So I took my hand into the darkness, and also into Grandma's guest room, which smells like mothballs and regret. And that's where the real glow-up began.